Starting it off.
Enigma, yes. Okay, Steve, unable to get a weapon. Looks like Sandstorm will find it first now. Steve does have the swords, but we are used to his gauntlet gameplay. But Steve does have a little bit of a sword to finesse with right here, starting off with that side light.
Yeah, Steve, I wonder if he was able to learn anything from his first encounter with Sandstorm. Because I'm pretty sure he got 2-0'd to go with it. So we'll see if he's able to change the narrative this time around.
Okay, double nairs coming out from Steve. Can we use that as a way? Probably doesn't even want those gauntlets to try and fight that scythe.
Nice play from Steve to stop that thing. Ooh, big gravity cancel. Whew.
Yeah, we saw him go for that conversion several times in the earlier sets today as well. Gets a nice clean one right there, making sure that Sandstorm has to look for it.
He got back. Yeah, Sandstorm did the same thing to him right away. That time it didn't kill though, because Steve hasn't taken a ton of damage yet.
Okay, neutral light jumps into the down air, hits a little late, but still hits Sandstorm.
Ooh, misses that.
Yeah. Wow, that recovery clips him from up high. Steve baiting his time to get back on the stage. Beautiful spot dodge from Sandstorm, though. Not going to stop Steve from picking up the sword.
Ooh, Sandstorm just throws him away. Gonna be enough to take the stock. Steve's done a good job. He's taking the lead, but that was a good stock for Sandstorm. Oh, he tries to go for that read again. Goes the same way. Sandstorm says, "Nah, I'm gonna dodge down and not let that happen."
Wow, another side light. Tries to go for a read on the dodge with another side light, but that one is not going to find the mark. Steve now coming down with that ground pound and goes for a read with that side sig, but Sandstorm isn't quite high enough for it to connect.
And we haven't seen a lot of Enigma yet. I'm trying to figure out how these how they've been using the platforms pretty well. Nice play from Steve. Hits that D-light into the recovery, and yeah, Steve's built a big lead.
Yeah, Steve.
Oh, nice read. What a read.
Quickly gets him to the yellow, goes for the recovery right there, not able to find it. And I like the way that Steve's been throwing his weapons in a way where even if they don't hit, he's able to pick them up easily with the trajectory of his fall pattern.
Yeah, he's doing a really, really good job of beating up on the new kid here on the block. Giving himself almost a full stock lead. He just has to keep doing what he's doing. He just can't... You can't get caught by the scythe. You basically just can't get caught by the scythe. As I say that, that lingering hitbox of the Mordex side sig catches him.
Okay, manages to get an air into nothing much. Throws him down, has Steve off stage now.
Scary situation for Steve. It's not like a kill percent lead. He's got a lead, but I don't think Sandstorm's quite in the kill percent yet. Mind you, this map does have shorter blast zones again, so maybe a signature, but we'll see. Oh, nice plays. Now that puts him in the kill percent. And that should be enough. Game 1, going to Stevenator.
Okay, Steve enjoying the run back. That's for sure.
Got game 1.
That's game 1. Yeah, and the other thing is, when they played earlier on, it was still in the best of 3 phase. So Steve does have more time now to kind of get feel for Sandstorm and see if he can take that dub all the way to the bank. But still, if Sandstorm was able to beat him once, nothing to say that he won't be able to beat him twice.
Yeah, the thing with the best of 5s is, yeah, Stevenator was able to adapt now, but Sandstorm can adapt later. If he goes down 0-2 or even gets a 1-1. It's going to be tough. We are going to Thunder Guards, though. Don't see this map too often. It's generally what people consider as one of the worst competitive maps. I'm surprised they came here.
Yeah, you know, it's just very little stage to work with if you choose to play the map that way, right? Like, you can be in the middle, you can be on the sides, you can just camp there if you choose to. But these two don't seem like they're the type. They're running into each other's faces with the utmost aggression.
Yeah, they're going at it. Nobody's afraid to go in this matchup. Sandstorm, I don't think he can go 100% toe-to-toe with Steve's gauntlets. I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong, but Steve's gauntlets are Steve's gauntlets. So I'm thinking he wants to try and stick to, and hits him with that recovery. I'm thinking he wants to stick to the scythe.
And Steve looking so good, gets the grab right there, tries to beat him to a bloody pulp once again. These gauntlets have so much blood stains on them from just the sheer amount of devastation that Steve's been able to unleash on the Sandstorm.
Oh man, and now finally Sandstorm's able to pick up his scythe. Sandstorm is already pretty much in the red, does get hit with the side sig, Steve does, with the spot dodge. He read the spot dodge right away. But a big lead going the way of Steve here.
Okay, he's going to slide up with the special property of Val's signature against the wall, but doesn't really do much with it. He's just trying to keep this stock alive as long as possible, trying to land, and Sandstorm's having none of it.
He is down virtually a full stock. It's going to be tough for Sandstorm to bring it back, I think. It's going to be tough. I think Steve is playing really, really well. Like, what he was able to do to both Blood Diamond and Tybo, I think Steve has all the momentum in the world right now.
We did also see earlier that Steve did have that 2 stock lead even, and almost had the game reversed on him, so he needs to be careful.
He does. You're right.
Okay, big conversion.
Yeah.
No dodge. Goes real deep.
Ooh, that was deep by Steve.
Oh. Okay, wow. Goes right over his head with that ground pound. Not able to hit Sandstorm. Sandstorm already in light orange. Nice pickup. Beautiful.
Nice play. Not quite. He's going to need more of that, though. Sandstorm is playing a lot safer now, though. You notice that in the first few games, he was going off stage a little bit more, trying to go for these big reads, and now he's taking a step back and slowing the games down, trying to find reads that way instead.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, wow, Steve, can you even get back to stage? Are you going to get gimped like this? No, Sandstorm's not going to apply any more pressure. Instead, just wait and get that downlight. And just like that, the damage is almost even. In fact, it is.
Yeah, it's even now. Stevenator needs to get inside the scythe as best as he can. He hasn't been able to do it.
Oh
This stock,
goodness.
for whatever reason.
Wow.
Oh, nice recovery, though. Spot dodge wait into a recovery. That was really smart of Steve.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
tries to go for the read. Doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Steve, because in that scenario, had he... Wow. Sandstorm comes off into the unarmed down sig. But, you're allowed to just kind of fastball, wait, and then jump recovery to get that punish.
Just
do it.
raw side sig. Just a big punch in the face. And game 2 going to Steve when it looked like Sandstorm was going to claw that one back.
Yeah, Steve, he grabbed the Infinity Gauntlet for a second. Yeah, he had to let it rip.
Big punch to the face.
Had all the stones and everything, just let him have it. It was close, though. Painfully close.
It was close. It was last hit, red on both sides. We're going to go to game 3. Sandstorm's tournament game for him. He could be eliminated here. And Stevenator is trying to move on to face Boomy.
1, brawl.
Alright, here we go. This is first game 3. Gonna get thrown down by Sandstorm once again. Looking to get that pickup. Beautiful reversal with that gravity cancel D-light. Not gonna find the mark though. Now Stevenator trying to wall out Sandstorm, but Sandstorm does have the stage positioning. Goes for a cheeky ground pound though, and now Sandstorm's gonna give Steve a chance to grab these gauntlets that we love.
Yeah, interesting that we went back to Thunder Guards again, too. I guess that's Sandstorm's pick, right? He must like Thunder Guards. He was the one that got to pick the level, so...
Yeah.
Nice read from Sandstorm. Catches his dodge. Read the right way that time. Gets another recovery. Lead going Sandstorm's way right now. Good recovery from Stevenator.
Strong conversions. Alright, manages to dodge over him. He's gonna come around and almost get thwarted. No, maybe so. Sandstorm has him off stage once again. Whoa!
Oh, that chase dodge was
was
200 IQ.
Wait.
That was really smart.
I burned myself watching that.
Yeah, that was a big play. Really, really smart of Sandstorm to to chase dodge up. Sandstorm going for the big 100 to hot hunt, 100 to 0. Doesn't quite get it though.
There you go. Nice cut. Fresh new fade. Managed to chop out Sandstorm's first stock after taking a hefty amount of damage though. And the patience from Sandstorm just standing still, waiting for Stevenator to do something, then picking up that weapon and punishing.
Steve's doing a good job of getting back into this, using the unarmed actually, which is surprising. That's a tough matchup going into Scythe.
Tries to punch him in the face once again. Not gonna get it though. He's a brawler out here. He's straight thugging. Now he has a sword.
Ooh,
Tries to dodge. He tried. Not good enough. Okay. Neutral. Sandstorm gets the better end of it. Gets the down air once again. Tries to connect into a sidelight. Doesn't matter. Still manages to follow up even though it doesn't quite connect. And now Steve falling a little bit behind here. This scythe is proving to be a problem for Steve to deal with. And another side sig coming.
And this is the worry about, well, not worry, this is the good and the bad thing about best of 5. Sandstorm has now adapted to Stevenator and has been able to figure out Steve's movement and stuff, gets that neutral sig, and game 3 is going to Sandstorm. But it looks like he's adapted now. You see Stevenator immediately ban Thunder Guards, and it looks like we are going to go to still a lot of platforms. Steve likes platforms. I wonder how Sandstorm is going to deal with them.
Yeah, we got Blackguard now. So he does have those 2 platforms to work with. And a little good chunk of space as well.
Yeah, this is one of Steve's favorite maps.
Already, Sandstorm has a scythe in hand. Steve has his signature gauntlet. Gonna try and chase Sandstorm off the stage. It's a big weapon to throw away your gauntlets now. Now Steve not even gonna get a chance to grab that weapon because Sandstorm very quickly starves him of it.
Yeah, Steve finally gets his sword though. Probably the matchup he wants into Scythe, I think. I would think
so as well. Whoa!
He caught him out of the neutral sig. Really? Isn't a sig supposed to have priority over a light attack?
I don't know what to tell you. It looked like he had like a baseball glove on his scythe or something. He straight up just scooped him and sent him to the other side.
That was a weird animation too. It like kind of did a little jitter on the frames there. But anyways, we're going. It's an even game still. Doesn't look like it had too much of an impact, although Steve just got hit with that neutral sig. Tries to go for that read again. He keeps going for the read, but it's just not working. Sandstorm has just decided to spot dodge right in the middle, which means you don't really get that to land. You just kind of have to go for the recovery or something else. Grab to cancel neutral light. Anyways, gets hit with the neutral sig, and Sandstorm not quite in the kill percent. Stevenator really needs to find a combo. He needs to find a ground pound. I don't know what he needs to find, a signature. But it looks like Sandstorm has adapted.
Yeah, he got that D-Light, wasn't able to convert it into anything big. And it really depends. This moment right here, and potentially on the next stock as well, can Steve close out these stocks without taking too much damage? It seems to be he's struggling the most in the kill category. Racking up damage, sure, fine, I can do it, but how do I get this man into the blast zone and onto his next stock?
Steve hasn't taken a ton of damage, so we'll see. And he does exactly what he needed to do. Hits the D-Light into the recovery, takes the stock, goes to the gauntlets. He's gonna tried to weapon starve, didn't quite hit the button in time, and Sandstorm gets his scythe.
Okay. Throws away his gauntlets. He's gonna need to wait for the next weapon, but doesn't have the chance. He's gonna be dead from that, I think. Wow! Sandstorm just completely obliterated his stock, and then just
Sandstorm couldn't make it back. He used everything. It wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it.
Worth it for the highlight.
It was a great highlight, but it wasn't. He had a huge lead, and he could have kept building it, but it wasn't worth it.
Hopefully, that doesn't end up costing him this set, as Stevenator is up, 2-1 right now.
Ballsy play to do when you're down a full game in a best of 5, and you need to win to stay in.
Let's see if Stevenator is going to make him regret his decision, or if Sandstorm's going to be able to ride this wave of swag juju into the next match. There is
Yeah,
one.
and he's doing a really good job. Another neutral sig. He's like, at this point, probably the neutral sig has so much force.
Careful, watch your head, Steve. Gets hit by the downlight.
Maybe it was to get into Steve's head. That little combo off the side. He's like, yeah, I can still beat you even if I SD.
Your mind games are real in every game. I don't doubt
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, tries to go for that end sig, gets punished. Not quite enough to kill.
Okay. Steve fighting back. This is literally anyone's game now, but this is Steve set to win and Sandstorm's game to lose.
Tried to go for that Hail Mary punch that he did in game 2 to get the win. Doesn't quite hit. And he self-deaths at white in his second stock, and he still takes away the game. What a play from Sandstorm. Maybe he used it as a mind game, I'm not sure, but it was really, really well done. We're going to a 5th and final deciding game.
Yeah, luckily for Sandstorm, that suicidal play wasn't the end of the world. Yeah, here we have it again. Oh my god. Yikes. I think he might have... Honestly, I feel like he could have landed back on that platform. I'm not sure. Because it just looked like he stopped holding forward, so I actually don't know if he could have made it back.
I don't think so, because it was still up. It was in the upwards position. If it was down a little bit, maybe, but it was still... Excuse me, it was still up a bit. So I think it would have been close.
3, 2,
This is where the
1.
game 1 was. We're on Enigma. Steve won it handily. We'll see if he's able to do the same thing again in game 5.
We're going to have Sandstorm, big guy, versus the or rather, the People's Champ, Stevenator, going to be able to get a downlight. And I think this stage is probably the best stage for Steve. We've seen him use weapon throws to get some openings for himself. But Sandstorm is speaking some strong gospel. I don't know.
He's playing really, really well. He's he used the extra games to adapt, and it's been working. Steve's gonna need to, and Steve hasn't counter adapted.
Okay, he's gonna throw him
Stock
up.
1.
Not looking good for Steve. Not looking good at all. Alright, Sandstorm stops him once again. Double side light to down light. Tries to chase him down with the recovery. Not going to hit, but manages to chase him and get the Sarah instead. Sandstorm is just running away with this. Steve, do you have it in you?
Yeah, Steve's gonna need to pull off something special here. He's gonna need a Gimp. He's gonna need something, because the way Sandstorm is playing, the way he's moving, Sandstorm isn't afraid of Steve anymore. He's just going in, trying to get hits, trying to do damage.
Oh my god, throws him up once again. It's like he's playing volleyball with himself.
Look at these SIGs. He's throwing them out. He knows that these SIGs have very low recovery frames, very low recovery time. Nice play from Steve to finally get that second stock. Really,
much
really well
damage.
done. Yeah, but a lot of damage, like SIG away, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna see, I mean, Steve, signs of life, defibrillator on board.
Got him in the yellow. Nice little combo.
Playing a little more patiently now, looking for those openings slowly and methodically. Doesn't want to give it away too easily. Wow, cheeky play from Stevenator.
Smart play. He knows he needs something big right now. He needs to take a risk or something to get back into this.
Oh my God.
Down to his final stock, though. Tournament stock for Steve. Sandstorm has a lot of wiggle room.
Steve, are you gonna blow a 2-0? Are you gonna be the hero everyone wants? It doesn't look like that will be the case as Sandstorm continues to berate Steve with these strings.
Yeah, he's not making it. He's making it look easy, to be honest. Like, we're talking about one of the best players in the world in Sandstorm. This is the first time he's ever been top 8, and he is making it look easy against Steve. Steve is one hit away, and
Doom.
that's the hit. And Sandstorm eliminates Stevenator from the tournament.
Goodbye, Steve. We knew thee well. Stevenator is now out.